Thank you for tuning into the Northern Miner here at the annual PDAC convention in Toronto. Asian Battery Metals is active in Mongolia, where it is working to tap into the world's largest battery metals market next door in China. Here to tell us all about it is Managing Director Gan-Ochir Zunduisuren. Thank you very much for making time to join me.
Thank you, Henry.
All right. So for those of my viewers who are not familiar with the company, please introduce us to the company and your key assets.
The company is being established a few years back, but we are listed on Australian Stock Exchange. Our ticker symbol is AZ9. We've been listed since last June, and then we have multiple assets for different commodities in Mongolia, as you pointed out, right next door to China. But our flagship project is Oval Copper Nickel project that we actually made a discovery recently.
Okay, so what's that copper nickel project called? And please tell me more about the discovery.
Okay. The Oval Copper Nickel project is something we developed from really concept, geological concept. So we have received BHP Explore Accelerator Program funding of $500,000 in 2023. Using that fund, we actually made a discovery of mineralization in our prospect. And last year, we have discovered the high-grade portion of it. So the intercept that we are currently have drilled, probably best drill hole we have intercepted is drill hole 21. And there we have intercepted overall more than 100 meters of mineralization. But more importantly, we have intercepted 8.8 meters of 6% copper and more than 3% nickel and close to 1.6 gram per ton PGE plus gold. So it is, since then we have drilled and intercepted other massive sulfides in different zones. But I feel that we are very much in early stages of the exploration and discovery, and really further work in our project is going to really pan out in 2025 to identify and show full potential of the project.
All right, well, given that it's still early stage, at this stage, do you have a comparable deposit perhaps in mind? What could lead our thinking a bit?
Well, it's called intrusion-related magmatic copper-nickel sulfide projects. So there are different analogies of some different scales, really. Some of them can be small, some of them can be big. The biggest ones is well known in Canada is probably Voisey Bay, right? But in Central Asian orogenic belt where we operate, there are a number of operating mines in Kazakhstan and also in western Xinjiang in China. So that has probably similar, more better suited analogy for us. And Kalatonki is one, and then there is Huangshandong and also in China, and Maxioti in Kazakhstan.
Okay, very interesting. So please tell me a little bit about the management team behind the project.
Our company, we have established, I founded the company 4 years back, and we have received backing from the Australian investors, and then eventually we got listed. Myself, I have been in mining industry in Mongolia more than 20 years. I'm originally educated in Canada for mining in Hellebury School of Mines in Northern Ontario. And then also I have worked many different projects in Mongolia, and our board consists from Australian investors and executives who worked in Mongolia many years. And also we have very good technical team that actually been part of the successful discoveries in Mongolia in gold, uranium, copper, and coal. So overall, it is a well-established company in operational perspective.
All right, very interesting. So in terms of your strategy, by when do you expect to put out an initial resource at Oval?
I think this year, the really strategy for us is to understand the full scale of the mineral system in the given tenement. And we have identified Oval is just a gabbroic intrusion itself. So this year we're going to be drilling additional geophysical targets and anomalies. Plus we have regional targets such as MS1 and Copper Ridge, very exciting discovery also we made last year. So really this year is understand the scale and size of these projects. And probably we will go into more resource type of evaluation early next year.
And for this year's exploration work then, do you have a set budget at this time? Or
we have just, last week I just closed $4 million capital raise on ASX. So we currently, company sits with a market capitalization of close to 30 million with 7 million cash. And this year's program, full program probably will cost us close to 4 million.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and how many meters of drilling does that translate into, more or less?
It's going to be, drilling-wise probably we'll do from 5 to 6, potentially from 5 to 6,000 meters, that's the potential. But also the program is going to be consist from complex geophysical program, ground EM, IP survey, and additional gravity data collection, etc.
So a lot of moving parts to the story there. Is there perhaps anything else important that we need to touch on that I've not asked you about?
Well, the company itself is one of the new company, but it is the importance of really having mineral project in Mongolia is more of almost same as introducing new jurisdiction to the mining investment community. As a country, Mongolia is much mature. If you compare it with other new coming jurisdictions, Mongolia is much mature in mining perspective, well established. Country itself exports many different commodities to global market, including China. Well established over the last 15 years, country has expanded its network of infrastructure, so it's too very favorable. All our projects are actually located close to infrastructure, and accessibility is good. Our exploration project is situated only 9 kilometers from the paved road, and we're going to start hitting the drill rig probably within the next 2 weeks.
Right, a lot to look forward to from the company. There you have it. That was Asian Battery Metals' Managing Director and Founder, Gan-Ochir Zunduisuren. Thank you very much for your time.